What up, everyone? What up, YouTube? Franchise 2 Sports back again with another video. Um, so recently, I think it was like 2 days ago, maybe. I was watching some highlights. I was catching myself watching highlights of the past. Um, so I was watching highlights of Kobe in the Western Conference Finals. I think it was 2009 against Denver, and I watched this series somewhat closely back then, and just rewatching it again, some of the highlights again. I think it was the game three. It's just amazing how good Kobe was. It really was. He just had that. Let me say this plenty of times before. He just had that to him. That go out there and get it. But that's not really the main point. My main point is I know there's been plenty of discussions, mainly in the 2000s, who was the best player in the world during that time. I think the way it goes now, from probably 2011, 12, it could have been LeBron up until I don't know, probably up until recently. But I always say this: I think there's two players that you could say are probably the best in the world or best in the league. And I think from the 2012 up until at least 2019, maybe 20, that you could say it was LeBron, and LeBron 1A, and then 1B was Stephen Curry. Maybe even Kevin Durant. I think now it's more of Giannis. I don't know who's the 1B, because it's not LeBron. Don't say LeBron. Maybe it could be still Curry at 1B. I don't think it's Luka. I don't think it's Jokic either. I don't think it's Embiid. I definitely know, as far as as right now, 1A is Giannis. But for probably all of the 2000s, maybe some of the 2000s, it could have been Shaq. But I think for the most of the 2000s, maybe getting into the later 2000s, probably from like '03, maybe to 2010, you could have said it was Kobe. And I think 1B could have been Tim Duncan. Like, let's not forget how great those people are. I think some of these analysts out there, I'm not going after the fans. There are some goofy fans out there that probably thought LeBron was the best in the world during that time. From the time he was in the league up until now, which is not true. But some of these analysts just seem to put it out in the open, like, especially Kobe, that Kobe wasn't that dude. I probably want to say from the time LeBron did come into the league up until when LeBron started deteriorating physically on the court, he was probably the best player in the world. And then, like I said, 1B was probably Tim Duncan until he started slowing down his own self. Then you probably could say LeBron probably took that 1B from Tim Duncan around 2010, 2009, maybe 2008. But Kobe was feared. That's one thing people seem to forget. Like, they trying to do this revisionist history. Kobe was feared. He was feared by his own teammates. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that at all. I think in that 2009 season, that whole season, 2008, 2009 season for Kobe, just to take a reference, he averaged 26.8. Now, there was a thing not too long ago that they say some players are good in the regular season, but when the playoffs start, everything goes down, averages go down, like James Harden. But Kobe, like Jordan, I think his averages went up during the playoffs. Now, if you look at the NBA playoffs of the 08-09 season, he went up to 30.2. So that's like, I say he was 26. That's like 4 more points more. That's crazy. And he played, how many games he played during that time for the finals? He played 23 games in this playoffs. Averaged 30 points on 23 games. Now everybody want to talk about his field goal percentage, but the man was that dude. But let's not forget that. Please, let's not forget that. Let's not try to, and I said this again, let's not try to bury the past to present the present. Kobe is top 10. No matter what some of you guys think out there. But that's what I was just thinking as I was watching that video. He had to have been best player in the world, 1A at the time. But tell me what you guys think.